Hello, good morning, class 8 students. Today we will continue with our chapter Conservation of Plants and Animals. So, our first topic is endemic species. The species of plants and animals which are found exclusively in a place are called as endemic species. So, an endemic species is unique to that place or region and not found naturally anywhere else. Okay. For example, remote island groups such as Hawaii and Galapagos Islands have large number of endemic species. The endemic species of the Panchmari Biosphere Reserve, here you can see. So endemic species are those species of plants and animals which are found exclusively in a place and not found naturally anywhere else. In the last classes we have read about biosphere reserve and national parks. Today we learn about wildlife sanctuary. A sanctuary is an area which is strictly reserved for the protection of animals. A sanctuary also provides suitable living condition to the animals. Okay, so sanctuaries provide safe habitat for the wild animals like black buck, white-eyed buck, this type of deer, elephant, golden cat, gharial, headed duck, okay, pink-headed duck, marsh crocodile, python, rhinoceros. So in a sanctuary, killing or poaching or capturing of animals is strictly prohibited. So there are around 492 wildlife sanctuaries in our country. Indian sanctuaries have broad level forests, mountain forests, bushlands in the deltas. So in the sanctuary, harvesting of timber and collection of products, these are allowed, provided these will not interfere the life of the wild animals. So the International Union of Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, which we call as IUCN. Students, please learn the full form of IUCN. Presently called WCU or World Conservation Union, has classified the species of plants and animals into following categories. So all the plants and animal species are categorized under World Conservation Union, that is WCU. Let us see what are the different categories. Number 1, endangered species. Number 2, vulnerable species. Number 3, rare species. And number 4, threatened species. So under these 4 major categories, all the plants and animals are grouped. Let us start with endangered species. The species which are not likely to survive if the causative factors continue to operate and are in danger of extinction. Okay, so endangered species are in danger of extinction. Following are the examples of endangered species like Indian rhinoceros, Asiatic lion, crocodile, blue whale, etc. are endangered species. Next category talks about vulnerable species. The vulnerable species are likely to become endangered species. These are likely to become endangered in near future. Golden langur, chinkara, blood pheasant, some are examples of, these are some of the examples of vulnerable species. They are likely to become endangered. Next, move on to rare species. Rare species are present, at present they exist in small numbers. Okay, so whatever present in small number, we call them as rare. Golden cat, Indian pied hornbill, crestless Himalayan porcupine are the examples of rare species. So rare species are small in number, present on earth. The last category is of threatened species. These endangered, vulnerable and rare species altogether are known as threatened. Why? Because these are the animals which are under threat of extinction. They are under danger of extinction in near future. Therefore, they are termed as threatened species. I think it is clear to you all students that why and how the plants and animals are categorized under WCU, that is World Conservation Union, earlier known as IUCN or Union of International Union of Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. With this, we come to an end of this today's class. Please revise and go through the chapter. Okay, thank you. Meet you in the next class.